What's going on, stackers? So in this video I'm going to share with you how Creative Fabrica now has 20,000 plus low and no content book interiors. So, welcome back to Stacking Profit. My name's Paddy, and over here we give you the tools and resources to learn, grow and master passive income streams so that you can live a life of freedom. Now, like I said in this video, we're going to be talking all about Creative Fabrica and how they now have 20,000 plus KDP low and no content book interiors, which is absolutely insane. Now here we are on Creative Fabrica. Creative Fabrica is absolutely awesome because I pay for a membership here, and because I pay for the membership, that means I can come in and download anything that I want multiple different times and at no extra cost. So all these interiors here, if I wanted to, I could come in and just download anything on the fly so I can start creating a book. Now the point of this video is that there's just a humongous amount of KDP interiors here on the website. Now when they first added this feature, I remember when there was less than 1,000 interiors. But look at that, 22,094 interiors. Which is pretty insane. Now there's a few different things that you can do with these interiors. You can actually use these for your own books and publish them on KDP. You can even use these interiors just here to do niche research. And that's what I tend to do quite a lot, because look, 22,000 interiors. Do you think if you spent some time going through all of these interiors that you're going to find some really great niches? Well, you can. Remember, research just takes time. Now, there's a few different ways that you can look at the interiors here on Creative Fabrica. We can look at the normal one, which is just sort by popularity. So if we click on here, we can sort by popularity or by latest. By popularity, that's going to bring up all the interiors which have had the most downloads, hence the most popular. Now what I like to do is change this to latest. So now if I click on here, it's going to pull up all the interiors which have just recently been published here on Creative Fabrica. And doing it this way, you can find some really great interiors and some really great ideas. Look at this one, that first one that's popped up, birthday guest book. So you could actually go over to Amazon and start doing research to see how popular a birthday guest book is and to see if it's worth you publishing a book in that niche. But that's one idea, just birthday guest book. That's one idea out of 22,000 ideas that we could look through. If we take a look, we can see lots of Thanksgiving. So there's going to be lots of Thanksgiving ideas coming up as Thanksgiving is very, very soon. Then we have yoga class planner. So that's just another niche idea that you can use for creating books. Yoga class planner. And again, we can see there's just an unlimited amount of ideas. All it takes is some research. Now, top tip, what you can do if you have an account, then you can do this as well. If you don't have an account, you can't do this, but you can sign up for completely for free and just have a free account where you don't pay anything. Now, if you do want to check out the Creative Fabrica membership, we do have a link down in the description below where you can get all access for just $1 for your first month. Then after that, it renews at $19 per month and you can cancel at any time. Now with me personally, I always recommend that if you go to buy the membership here on Creative Fabrica, make sure that you already have royalties coming in from some of your books. That way you're not going directly out of pocket to pay for your Creative Fabrica membership every month. It's just going to come straight out of your royalties, so you're just reinvesting that money back into your business. If you don't create many books and you're not making much money from your royalties, then please do not go and get yourself a membership. This only applies once you start making royalties, and that's the way that I always recommend. But again, if you do want to check it out, it will be down there in the link below, in the description below. Anyway, if you sign up for the free account or the membership, there is one thing that you can do. And again, you can do this with the free account. Now, what is that? Well, it's your own personal product feed. So if we go here to my account, we can see just here, personal product feed. Now, why is this important? Well, when you're doing research, looking through all the interiors, if you find a designer that you like, you can follow them. So let's take a look at this. These look pretty good. Let's just open this. So we're going to open the seller in a new tab. Just give that a second to load up. There we go. We can see that I'm not actually following this designer. But if this was a designer which I really liked and I liked the interiors, I can go ahead and follow them. So I'll just follow right here. Remember, you can do this with a free account or a membership, either one. But this is what you should do, because now that I'm following this designer, if we go back to here to my personal product feed, this is going to pull up all of the new designs which have just been released from the designers that I follow. Now from here we can see I actually follow 81 designers. I can go through and take a look at all of them. But right down here, here's new products from designers that you follow. So everyone's personal product feed is going to be completely different because everyone's going to be following different people. But here is where you're going to find some really great ideas. So all of these people here, or designers that I follow, I actually follow 81, as we can see. Those 81 designers, when they release new products, is going to come here in my own personal product feed. And if we look here, I have 54,422 products that I could potentially look at, which has been released from the people that I follow. So very, very important. Now, if we scroll down, we can see these are all future releases from people that I follow. Now, I don't know why all this is up because I haven't followed anyone over menus before, but you get the idea. If we go to page 4, you should see some different stuff. So let's just give that a second. There we go. Now, some of these aren't that great. Look at this. Copy the picture. This looks okay, but again, it all comes down to that personal product feed, because that way, look at this. So, Vintage Snowman SVG. That way, now I followed this designer, they have just recently released this, so I also get a notification in my email that a designer that I follow has just released a new product. And that way, you're going to be ahead of everyone else when they release new products. So please go ahead and do that. It's actually a pretty cool feature that they have, that personal product feed. And remember, you can do this with the free account or your paid membership, but this is just a very good ninja trick to find those products that your designers are releasing and to find them fairly quick, because again, we have that own personal product feed. Now back to the interiors, because like I said, there's 20,000 interiors to choose from, which in itself is just absolutely crazy. I wish when I first started that there was a resource like this that I could have used. I would have got ahead a hell of a lot quicker. Now the idea with these interiors just here is to never use as is. So we see this is a daily, weekly and monthly planner. We could download the PDF and we should modify. Now, if you have a Canva Pro account, or even just a Canva, I believe, we can actually modify just PDFs. So right here, where it says the InDesign file, that's the INDD, and the PPTX, I believe that's the PowerPoint file. With those two files alone, you can modify your interiors. But most people don't have PowerPoint, they don't have InDesign. Quite a lot of people have Canva because it's free. Now, with the PDF, Canva has recently added a brand new feature. So, if we just give that a second to stop being white. There we go. As I was saying, Canva has recently added a brand new feature where you can upload PDFs directly into Canva, and then you can modify them. So if we go to, I believe it's Create Design, and then look down here, we have Beta, Import PDF. Now you can click on here and then upload your PDF from there, or you can literally just drag and drop your interior, your PDF, directly here on the home page. Now, I have done a video about this in the past, so if you want a more detailed video on this, click right there in the right hand corner so you can go through and watch, and that way you're going to get a better understanding on how you can modify practically any PDF that you now get here from Creative Fabrica. Now, little disclaimer, not every PDF is created equally. So if I were to download this fishing logbook as a PDF and upload it here within Canva, there might only be a few different elements that I could change. Whereas if I uploaded this fishing logbook, I might be able to change everything. Again, not every PDF is created equally. So go ahead and watch that video which I recommended a second ago, all about uploading your PDFs into Canva, because I talk a little bit more about this. But again, just with having Canva, we have the ability to upload any interior, which is a PDF, from here on Creative Fabrica. So because we have that ability, we can make it a lot more unique, and we can customize as we start building our book. But 22,000 results to choose from here on Creative Fabrica is absolutely insane. Remember, we can use the interiors, but always remember to modify them. But what I like to do is just use it as research. I can come through, look at these 22,000 interiors to get ideas to create my books around. Look at this one, wedding ceremony. So a wedding ceremony decor checklist. So that's something that I could take. I could then go over to Amazon and see if there's demand for that book. I can then take this book, download it, upload the PDF into Canva and start customizing it to make this more unique than the one where I originally got it, if that makes sense. But again, 22,000 results just for interiors. Look at this, wedding to-do list. Then we have a gratitude journal, camping journal, project planner, ultimate planners bundle. That's 30 planners in this one bundle, which is absolutely insane. But again, come through, take a look at all these interiors, use it to get inspiration, use it to get ideas and niches for your books, and then go ahead and start creating. And don't forget to build out your personal product feed so you get notifications on future releases from the designers that you follow. Now, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Also, go hit subscribe and hit that little bell icon so you can be notified for any further videos. That being said, I've been Paddy, this has been Stacking Profit, and I'll see you again soon.